Hi, my name is Denmarkiel Garcia and tonight I'll be performing Fixation. Fixation is considered as the most important step in tissue processing since if you do it wrong, then all the other steps will be affected. So the materials needed for this experiment would be blade and forceps, small bottles with labels, petri dish with cutting board, 10% neutral buffered formalin, and tissue sample. But because of lack of resources, I'll be using alternatives. So for the 10% neutral buffered formalin, I'll be using water. For the petri dish with cutting board, I'll be using that plastic cover of this bottle, and then for the blade I'll be using a knife, and for the forceps I'll be using this one. And I also have my cutting board for the cutting of the specimen later on. And the specimen that I'll be using is fish liver. Let us now proceed to the first step, which is to cut tissue into sections of not more than 3 mm in thickness. And then we need to use forceps in handling the specimen. The rationale why we only use 3 mm of tissue is because if we use a thicker portion, it will take a longer time for it to be fully fixed. We are now ready for the second step, which is to place a tissue section in the bottle. After we do that, we fix tissue in bottle with 10% neutral buffered formalin, and then we must take note of the proper ratio of volume of the fixative and the specimen. To make sure the complete penetration of the fixative, a 10:1 ratio of fixative to the tissue must be followed. And lastly, label the bottle with biopsy number. Indicate also the type of specimen, the date, and the name of the medical technologist. And we are now ready for our next step, which is the dehydration. But that is all for now about fixation. Thank you.